Today on Cloud Renegade, we're going to talk about the Jabra 85H from the Evolve2 series. Evolve here with Cloud Renegade, and today we're going to be talking about the Jabra 85H headset. This is part of the Evolve2 series, and we're going to just kind of give it the usual device test. I don't really want to call it the torture test, but we're just going to run it through the same tests that I've run other headsets through so that you can hear what the difference is on the headset if you are on the far end. I'm always a big proponent of what's the far end experience, because we can control a lot about our experience here on the near end, but on the far end, they have very little that they can control. So we want to be thinking about others, and we want to give them the best experience possible, because if they can't hear us, if it's too loud in the background, etc., that can be really, really hard for somebody who wants to actually engage with us in conversation. Before we go too much further into the actual test though, kind of want to review it just a little bit. So these are the Jabra 85Hs. Really nice style, unobtrusive, nothing too fancy. They do have the Teams button on the side. They actually have the headset folds out and then twists so that you can pivot this into whatever you need, and then you can have it where pretty much wherever you need, but it's kind of a little bit stiff and just kind of sits there. Not a whole lot there, but super comfortable on the head. Really nice ear cups from that standpoint. I do like that the boom folds up and in a way so that if you're just kind of hanging out on the train or wherever you may be, you can put that boom up. Maybe you're sitting in a local cafe. You don't have to have that boom sitting down in your mouth as you're trying to have a cup of coffee or something like that and just listening to some music. Some other nice things about the 85H, it comes with this really nice little cradle docking station for charging, and you can see that it's got the two little prongs there that connect to the two prongs on here. So it just kind of sits in here like this and then plugs into your USB. Really nice, easy to set down and no issues with that. It also comes with a fairly nice hard case that can, stash them in. Works really, really well. Obviously the ear cups will fold flat so that you can be able to fit those back into the earpiece components, and including snapping up like this so that it kind of fits nicer at however you would need it to go. I will say on the boom, it is a right ear only, which for me, that's a struggle. I've said it in other videos, I really like it on the left ear or the left side of my face. I don't know why it bugs me when it has to be a right ear only, but that's just me. Probably not the same for you. I will say this is actually, I've had these for at least a month or two since before Christmas. The filming of this is now in late January. And what's interesting, I'm only getting around to testing these because my kids took them. They saw them, they saw them come in, and I didn't even have a chance. They charged up and the kids went off with them. And my youngest loves these things, so take that for what it's worth. He loves the fact that he can put them on when he's doing homeschool, or remote school, whatever that might be, hybrid schooling. He loves being able to put these on and tune out the world and be able to focus. So I'll give that out to everybody just to see what you all think about it. But with that, we're going to jump right in and we're going to talk about the actual sound. We're going to test it, do some sound testing. We'll put up some background music as if you were sitting in a cafe, or maybe you were imagining you're on at the Microsoft Ignite show floor. Wherever you may want to be that might be noisy, we want to be able to showcase to you what that far end will sound like. Okay, so we're here, we're wearing the Jabra 85H, and we're actually using this headset for the microphone and the headset here. What we're going to do is we are going to turn on some music in the background at what is obnoxiously way too loud for what you might be doing in your day-to-day basis if you are work from home. And we're going to just give that a go so you can hear what it sounds like in the background.
And so I've just started my favorite music service, just playing it in the background at a moderate level, probably about 60, 65 decibels. Um, Way, like I said, way louder than what you would have in your background from your home office, but it might be as loud as you might have for if you're on like a show floor. I've taken calls from show floors like the Microsoft Ignite show floor in the middle of the expo hall, and sometimes you have to do it, right? You can't always find a quiet space. This is louder than the background noise that you would probably have at your local cafe, but it's just a good way to test, and we'll come right back with the final thoughts on this.
So there you have it, the Jabra 85H Evolve 2 series. The Evolve 2 series is a really nice upgrade from the Evolve series. The Evolve series was a great series, but Jabra's done a great job just increasing the style and the comfort. One other thing that I wanted to comment on that I didn't mention beforehand is the all-day comfort. You put this on and I don't feel like my head is being squeezed. That's actually really appreciated. I've actually had some other over-the-ear headsets that just after about 30, 45 minutes, I'll be honest, my head feels like it's being put into a vice and I can't stand it. And so I actually gave away some of those just because they weren't as comfortable. These are super comfortable. I've worn them. I haven't been able to go all day with them. I just haven't had an experience like that, like an airplane or something like that at this point in time. But I have worn them for several hours while working, trying to get focus time. Really nice to be able to focus and have the world tuned out with these active noise canceling headsets. So that's what we had for you today. Thanks for paying attention and watching. Hopefully you got some value out of this. And if so, stay tuned for the next episodes. Thanks.